Okay, to assemble the diner style bar stool, take your legs, and there's slots at the top that you need to line up, kind of lock together, and set it on the floor. Then take your footrest ring. It's got 4 holes in it. You want to line up with 4 holes on the legs. And then take your 1 3/8 inch long female screw. That's going to come in from the outside. So you line up your hole and slide it in. And then take your 3/4 inch long, or I guess about a 1/2 inch long regular screw, and have that go in from the inside, and just hand tighten it. I want to keep it fairly loose because you might have to adjust it as you go around. And then repeat that procedure with the long screw coming in from the outside and the short screw coming in from the inside. You can hold the screw with the long screw with your thumb to help get it started, or you can use the Allen wrench that we've provided you if it's a little hard to screw in. Last one. And you can tighten those up a little bit more with your Allen wrench, but probably want to leave the final tightening till you're done, in case they have to be adjusted a little bit. Put the seat on. Okay, now you've got a seat bracket that's already got 4 screws in place, and you're going to flip it over and line those screws up with the screws on top of the legs. It's a little tricky. You want to make sure that you get them all set before you let it down. And then okay, now once they're all down, take your these black nuts and washers, and you're going to want to hold the washer and the nut in one hand. And this kind of is a trick. You can take your Allen wrench and hold that screw in so it's seated so it doesn't swivel around while you're trying to thread this nut in. And then just repeat that for all 4 of these. See, I'm holding that screw down with the Allen wrench so it doesn't, because there's really nothing to hold it in place, so it just bounces around in there. And I'm just hand tightening this in so we get them all in place. Okay, once you got them all started and hand threaded in there, you can take a wrench and start screwing it in there, or you can, if you have a socket wrench, it's a lot easier. And you can flip it over at this point if you want to work on it. It's a little easier to tighten this way. All right, make sure those are tight. All right, the last step is to take your seat back, and it's got 4 threaded holes in the bottom of the seat, and you're gonna find that there's 4 holes. There's a bunch of holes on this bracket, but it's the smaller holes. So you want to line the smaller holes in the corners like that. And take your inch-long screws that you have left. Thread those in. And once you've got them threaded there, started to thread, you can get your Allen wrench again. It's the same size Allen wrench. And tighten those up. And once those are all tight, you're just about done. Then all you need to do is go back and tighten up. Make sure your footrest ring is completely tight, and then double check all your other screws, and you're done.